So, hello. I would ask you first to please introduce yourself and describe the policy you're presenting here at the Zeroproject conference in 3 sentences.
Okay, my name is Sue O'Shea. I'm the Principal Advisor, Equal Employment Opportunities at the New Zealand Human Rights Commission. I'm here to talk about New Zealand's repeal of the Employment Promotion Protection of People with Disabilities Act. I don't quite have the name of that act, but essentially it was to repeal the provisions related to sheltered workshops. And so I will be presenting that repeal to the conference and hopefully talking about some of the difficulties and the steps that we still have to make in New Zealand.
So, what would you say are the 3 main reasons for this policy to be successful?
3 main reasons. I think the first is that established that people with disabilities have the same employment rights as everyone else. That all workplaces should also be subject to employment laws. And I like to think of it as no economic zones in New Zealand. The third successful part of the project was the increase in the funding of supported services that increased substantially as a part of the whole package.
Do you see any obstacles for internal implementation in other countries?
I think that something that Barbara said was really important. It was about detail. At the same time as New Zealand repealed the Employment of Persons with Disability Act, they also introduced a Minimum Wage Exemption Act, which meant that still there were some people with disabilities who received below the minimum wage.
Okay. And as a last question, so what is your impression of the Zeroproject conference so far, and what would be your wish for the future?
I'm absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of talent and ideas in the room and feel very humbled to be part of this. I think it's really important that we learn from each other. We have far more in common than we have differences. And I think that, sharing our experiences, learning from each other's mistakes is always a really fantastic way to move forward.
Thank you very much.